The light begins to penetrate the cave again, and I emerge from the darkness. What unfolds before me takes my breath away. A massive cave. When I finally finish my sliding descent, it throws me out of the ice directly into the thawing water. Upon hitting the pond, it felt like I instantly froze, but fortunately, I grabbed the edge and crawled out onto the bank. My clothes were soaked, but I was in one piece. I lie on the icy ground, quickly replaying in my mind what just happened. I sit up and carefully check my body to see if I'm injured. Fortunately, it looks like I escaped with just a few scratches. I breathe a sigh of relief that I survived this icy madness. Maybe I do have luck on my side. Water flows near me, heading for the jungle. Slowly, I crawl towards it. I pull out my canteen and dip it into the water. I look around, and a little way from me, I notice a path. I think this should be the way out of this frozen maze. I bend down to my canteen and take a big gulp. I was so unbelievably thirsty. Time to refill the canteen. I stand up and look towards the cave. I am completely stunned. Before me, I see big hairy paws. I look up, and Mrozgar stands in front of my eyes. Its tusks and enormous hands could crush anything in its way. I never believed that this mythical creature actually existed, let alone that I would have to face it. My senses sharpen, and I stand there, holding the canteen tightly, but completely paralyzed. It's not making a sound, but in that silence, I feel the tension and danger in the air. His massive body suddenly moves, shaking the entire cave. He smashed the ground and let out a loud roar that echoes off the walls. The earth begins to tremble all around, and I try to stay on my feet. With my eyes, I search for a way out of the cave. I know that every second is crucial for my survival now. The moment of decision comes when I realize that the only way to escape is to jump into the unknown and let myself get carried down by the waterfall, or to face the mythical beast head on. I turn to the beast. The whole world seems to have suddenly fallen silent. I feel my heart pounding in my chest as I try not to reveal my intention. Slowly, I lean my body, trying to reach the knife tucked behind my belt. As I manage to touch the knife's hilt, Mrozgar senses that something is wrong and lunges towards me. An idea flashes through my mind. I'll try to slip past him and escape through the path behind him. Time's up. He's almost upon me. I wait until the last moment. Mrozgar swings his enormous hand, and I manage to grab the knife and run towards him. My heart is racing, and I try to focus on my plan. We're getting closer. I slowly open my eyes and watch as Mrozgar approaches. I pretend to be dead, which is not very challenging as I'm completely battered. I feel his breath as he leans towards me, and the opportunity to save myself arises. Now he's close enough. I quickly grab the knife, and with a precise stroke, I stab into his eye. With a second stroke, I pull the knife out of his head. And Rosger starts roaring and wildly thrashing around. He seems disoriented. It's now or never. I try to lift my battered body. My movement is clumsy, but I manage to get away from him as far as possible. The cape begins to shake, and I feel M. Musker targeting me again. Things around me crack, and everything collapses. I reach the edge of the cave. There's no path, only the end of the cliff. Underneath me, I see a massive waterfall formed by the melting water from the glacier. I have no choice. I have to jump.